We like to think the ACC is the best basketball conference in the country. Most years, we have a good argument. This season, we don't. And the thing that you have to worry about after the rain for the last couple of days is the field. Is it too wet? But you look, you do that, no water comes up. Why would we possibly start a sportscast with the news that Purdue's best player, Robbie Hummel, is out for the season? We're local news. Who cares about Purdue? Duke cares about Purdue. Reverse takes them all forward, puts them on.
Right, righty, tighty, lefty, loose.
Even if you think you've used the perfect strategy to be in the perfect spot to get a perfect view of Tiger, it might not end up so perfect.
The last month's unmitigated disaster for the folks in Chapel Hill. They get a D-.
And then there's the one and the only Michael Phelps. We actually have hit a low point we haven't seen since Rod Stewart's Tonight's the Night? Obviously, I wasn't a big fan. Was the #1 song. The numbers we're talking about are the numbers of seats. I have a friend who had a baby this spring. Why am I telling you this? Because he did his family planning around college football season. And I'm hearing a little panic from Panthers fans. The team looked terrible in the preseason, 0-4, they had no rhythm. 2 words for you: Detroit Lions. Last year, they went 4-0 in the preseason and then proceeded to be the first team ever to go 0-16 in the regular season.
Tiger Woods is the biggest rock star in sport. His stage is a golf course, and the key to watching him perform, have a strategy.
You got to plan ahead for the next hole, kind of like what he does. He plans shot by shot, we plan shot by shot.
But it's an uphill battle to actually follow the plan. On some shots, you can only catch a glimpse. Others you can't enjoy because you're already racing to get in place for the next one. You'd think little kids would have no chance of getting a good view. Think again.
That's the advantage, the fact that they're kind of smaller than everybody else, so they get down low. People are so accommodating. They're like, come on in, come on up front.
This allows you to get over the crowd.
61-year-old Walter Tucker thinks technology is the answer.
If it's swing, I'm right there with him. I don't care how big the crowd is. I can see over him. I can get right up on his putt 2 or 3 feet away.
Even if you think you've used the perfect strategy to be in the perfect spot to get a perfect view of Tiger, it might not end up so perfect.
We're just trying to stay out of the traffic and kind of get ahead of Tiger a little bit. And so far it's worked out real good.
David Reed thought he was sitting pretty, but not so after Tiger hit it in the rough. Goodbye chair, hello tiptoes.
Didn't he know you had the perfect spot? You were waiting for him. I know, what's his problem? Now I'm behind everybody.
When Tiger's involved, usually everybody's behind somebody.
Tonight's sports report is all about championships. The ACC championship will be up for grabs tomorrow. The tourneys had a strange feel. A lot of upsets, some empty seats, not the usual buzz. But there is nothing strange about the fact Duke will play tomorrow. The Devils will go for their 9th title in the last 12 years. Was not easy in the semis today against 12th seed Miami. Early, Kyle Singler floats it up. Miles Plumlee throws it down. That looks pretty easy. But that was actually Mason Plumlee. Then a steal and some brotherly love. Mason throws it up. Miles puts it down. Duke led by 12. You'd think they'd blow the underdogs out, but no. Things got close. Mike Krzyzewski got a technical foul in the first half. Miami hit the free throws. Momentum swung towards the guys in black just before halftime. Malcolm Grant. That gives Miami 35-32 lead at half. NC State fans rooting for Duke to lose, but Kyle Singler comes out firing in the second half. 2 threes and then the driving 2. Duke went on a big run. They led by 14 at one point in the second half. Then the great defense. Look at that block by Plumlee. But Miami comes back. Reggie Johnson from Winston-Salem played so well in front of the home folks. That cuts the lead to 8. The lead is down to 5 with a minute left. Here's the final dagger. Nolan Smith, bucket, championship game. Here we come. Duke 77-74, all about coming strong in the second half.
If we haven't.
Sidney Lowe's understated jacket and his underdog Wolfpack hope to meet the Devils in the final. They trailed Georgia Tech by 10 at half, but Javi Gonzalez ties the game at 32 in the second half. Then Javi Gonzalez worked once, works again. Pack takes the lead. And they build a lead, but then Georgia Tech comes back. Monster freshman Derek Favors, layup and the foul. Tech up by 5. 4-point game, 10 seconds left. Gonzalez again. It's good, 55-54. Yellow Jackets hit 2 free throws, so here it is. 3-point game. Gonzalez to be the hero. No. Loose ball. Tech gets it. State gets it, and it's over. North Carolina State loses 57-54. And so it will be Duke and Georgia Tech for the championship tomorrow. First time Tech's in the finals since 2005 when they played Duke and when they lost to Duke. And the third time's a charm this season. Tech beat Duke in Atlanta early in the ACC season, and the Devils crushed the Jackets by 19 in Durham in early February. Tomorrow's game starts at 1. If Duke wins tomorrow, they'll get a number 1 seed in the NCAA tournament as they chase the national championship. One triad school is only 2 steps away from a national championship. Guilford College on its way to the Division III Final Four. 1,650 fans packed the gym in Greensboro tonight. Quakers playing Eastern Mennonite in the Elite 8. D3 Player of the Year, Tyler Sanborn from Elkin, righty hook. Then he shows the lefty hook. As Charles Barkley would say, he's amphibious. He did the damage inside. Quakers also did some work from the outside. Rhett Bonner, perfect. Guilford wins 90-80 Friday at 5 in Salem, Virginia. They play Williams College in the Final Four. High school state basketball championships today, and 2 numbers for you, 1 and 5. Only 1 team from the triad, boys or girls, made it to the finals. Only 1, but that team was the Bishop McGuinness Ladies, and they took their 5th straight title. Some fans made the drive from Kernersville to Chapel Hill to watch the finals against undefeated Williamston. First half, all villains. Megan Buckland, steal, layup. She was the MVP, by the way. Villains led big at halftime. Second half, Sammy Goldsmith steals. And look at this one with a little style. The spin, that is smooth. But Megan Buckland left the game with a knee injury, and Williamston comes back. They're undefeated. This bucket had some style, too, and the foul. Lead is down to 1, but McGuinness made the clutch plays. Marie Petrangeli to Sammy Goldsmith. Bishop McGuinness wins its 5th straight title. Congratulations, 55-46.
Still want to play. I mean, I'm not ready to go home just yet.
That was Jake Delhomme after he was cut by the Panthers 8 days ago. And guess what? He doesn't have to go home yet. Instead, he gets to go to Cleveland. And he'll get paid $7 million to do it. The Browns signed Delhomme to a 2-year contract today, and even though he's 35, he will compete for the team's starting job. Coming off the worst season of his career, 18 interceptions, that's why the Panthers cut him. But in addition to the $7 million the Browns will pay him, he'll also get $12.7 million from the Panthers. That's what he's owed from his guaranteed contract. So just to make us all feel jealous, he will make $19 million this season. How's that fair?